Welcome back, everyone. Even in the digital world, it's something most of us do every day, put pen to paper in some kind of a form.
It's not just the words you're writing, but how you form them that experts say could spell out trouble.
Accused of killing 17 people at Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, and injuring more than a dozen others, Nicholas Cruz had only been in custody a few hours when people started to dissect his life, trying to answer the questions why and were there warning signs. His signature, scribbled on a court document just days after the shooting, was described by some as childlike. Local handwriting expert Michelle Dresbold says there was good reason to analyze it for answers.
I call it threat analysis. How dangerous is the writer of a note?
Dresbold, author of Sex, Lies, and Handwriting, has been called to countless schools to help investigate bomb threats. She's not just trying to identify who wrote it, but also determine if the threat is real.
There's signs in handwriting that will make me scared. There's also certain wording of those bomb threats that will make me take it more seriously.
She brought examples of threats that she's previously analyzed and other handwriting samples.
I always talk about this letter D, and then we call it a diabolical D. And it's a D that slants further to the right than any other letter. And that means that person is becoming more and more emotionally unable to control themselves.
Pointing out things you may not even notice.
And you will start something with this jerky checkmark stroke. That's a sure sign of anger.
Even dotting an I can be revealing.
Your hand can't move on. It's a sign of compulsion. That person is stuck in a certain spot. Maybe they're stuck and they can remember what happened when they were in 5th grade and they've never gotten over it.
While in this note, Dresbold determined there was no real threat, she says there is a cry for help.
This is called a worry loop.
It's a worry loop.
A worry loop means it's extra loops. That means thoughts go round and round and round in your head.
She doesn't want people to dismiss the warning signs that are right there in front of us.
It is such an insight into their soul. If it's changing drastically, what are they going through? They're going through something. It's a guarantee.
Pittsburgh school psychologist Dr. Angela Lickenfeld says it could be a good tool for educators.
It could be beneficial if you do have a sample or something longitudinal of the child's.
She says anxiety and depression are often underreported and children will try to hide it. This could be good insight that something's wrong.
A lot of times those behaviors are so secretive that they're not prominent and we don't see outward acting behaviors because they do deliberately try to hide those behaviors.
Be aware of what's going on in their handwriting. Be aware if it's starting to look strange. Be aware if it's starting to change drastically.
Dresbold's hope is that teachers and guidance counselors, school professionals will take note of changing handwriting and use it as a prompt to check in with a student. But I think the biggest takeaway that I got was look out for when handwriting changes drastically. Big changes.
And it sounds like whoever's going to be looking for these things, they need some real specialized training in this because this is not easy to decipher, I don't think.
Right.
My mom's handwriting looks like a chicken stepped in ink and walked across a piece of paper, and it was hard to decipher when I was a kid, but I digress.